FitOn family, I'm Pearce and I've got a really nice anytime stretch routine for you with a particular focus on the back. So each exercise is going to be around 30 seconds repeated twice through. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart and let's start with some shoulder shrugs. Just starting firstly with a backwards motion. Really relieve any tension in your neck and your shoulders. The arms just hang by your side, make the neck relaxed and increase the size of that circles with every movement. I'm just changing the other direction now and circle those shoulders forwards. A little bit bigger every time. Feel that tension ease out of your neck for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to go down into a forward fold now. And with your hands on or as close to the ground as possible, you're going to lift and lower your heels. So you should be feeling this stretch in the calf muscles and the hamstrings. Bit of a stretch through the back as well. And again, with every movement, see if you can push further into that stretch. Get that head a little bit closer to your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to walk forward now into a Cobra. Now lifting the chest, pushing up through the hands. You can add a bit of a rotation to this one. It's a really nice stretch through the back. And as you rotate from side to side, you're stretching out either side of the back. This is the one where you kind of go, yeah, this feels good. Remember to breathe. Nice and slow movements, whatever you feel your body needs. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back into all 4 now. And we're going to do some big hip circles here. So now we're stretching out those hip flexors, the glutes. Just nice big circles with the hips. The hands are just bracing your position on the ground. Switch sides halfway. Good job, guys. Increase the size of those circles. Really push back and then push those hips forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying on your knees now, you're going to bring one foot in front. Clasp your hands behind you or as close as you can bring them to one another. And really push through to get a hip flexor stretch while stretching out those shoulders at the same time. So your head's looking up to the ceiling, shoulders are rotated outwards, keeping your hips square or level. And remember to breathe. As you breathe, or exhale, should I say, you're pushing further into the stretch. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Okay, same thing, clasp those fingers together, push those hips through. And remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, really reach those shoulders to the ceiling. 2, it's a long count. And 1, take those hands to the ground. And you're gonna kick up into a down dog with leg lift. And you're gonna open out that hip. So I really wanna see your head between your arms. The hip is rotated outwards. Really feel that stretch. Bring the knee towards the elbow one time, and then next time you kick up, just push out a little bit further. Really feel that grounding of the foot on the floor and the stretch through the glute and the hip with the leg in the air. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You're going to lift up the other leg. Open out that hip. Always one side that's a little bit more tight than the other. Again, keep that heel and that foot grounded on the floor. Bring the knee forward, tap the elbow of the opposite arm, and then push it out and a little bit further the second time. Holding it there. Keep it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees down and meet me in a straddle position. So you're taking those feet out wide, reaching forward with your hands, trying to keep your back flat rather than arching over. And walk those hands out in front of you. From here, you can walk them to the side. From one foot, feel that stretch down the side, and then all the way back to the other side. And you're feeling that stretch through the other side. The whole time, trying to keep both sit bones on the floor so it doesn't lift off the ground. And to the middle again. And now taking it onto your back, we're going to do a 90-90 stretch. So you're going to put one foot across the knee, clasp behind the knee with your hands. Relax the head back and feel the stretch through the glute and the lower back. Switch it over to the other leg and pull that knee towards you again, feeling that stretch in the other glute. Feeling good, guys? Starting to feel that stress release. For 3, 2, 1, and back onto our feet again. Let's start from the top. So, you know the drill now. Let's start with those shoulder shrugs or shoulder circles. And this time we're going to take the arms long, straighten them overhead, and create nice big circles. And switch direction. For 3, 2, 1, forward fold into that Cobra, alternating the lifting and the lowering of the heels. So your hamstrings should feel a little bit more stretchy, a little warmer now. See if you can get your head closer to the knee than you did in the first round. Nice. Alternate lifting and lowering those heels. Another 10 seconds. Really sit into that stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk forward into your Cobra. Oh, there we go, the back feels better this time. And rock it a little bit, and then start with those rotations of the shoulder, rotation of the torso. Feeling that nice stretch through the back. Glutes are tight and recruited. You're not just all loose and wobbly. The whole body stays active, working throughout these stretches. And rotate from side to side for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Into those hip circles. So again, loose to this second round. Don't be shy with this one. Really create those big circles. Don't be afraid to push the butt backwards and then push the hips forward towards the ground. Switching directions halfway. Nice. Another 10 seconds. Really feel everything easing up around the sacroiliac joint, which is that lower part of the spine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, into the kneeling hip flexor. This time, I want you to stretch across the body. So rather than clasping the hands behind your back, you're gonna reach those arms across the body so we get some rotation at the same time. Come back to that midpoint and go again, just to increase the range of the stretch. For another 10 seconds, pushing that hip through. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Again, the hips stay as square as they can, rotating across the body towards the leg that's bent. And breathe. How are you feeling? Hope you're enjoying this one. Great stretch for any time, or stretch routine for any time of the day, whether it's the morning, before bed, or just to revive yourself in the day, or pre or post workout. Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go into that down dog, kicking it up with that free leg, opening out that hip. Really push the heel down on the ground or the other heel away from your body. Lowering your chest between your arms. Again, let's break it up with a tuck and a touch to the elbow, and up and drive it back a little bit further this time. Remember to smile. Holding it there. For another 5, 4, really push. 3, 2, 1, and switch legs. Lift that other leg up. Rotate, open up that hip. Nice and strong in that grounded leg and foot. Push the chest through. And bring that knee to the elbow. Squeeze and lift and open. Good job, guys. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Last 10 seconds here. Testing a bit of strength now as well through our shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees down and into our straddle position. Okay, let's really stretch those inner thighs now. Take those legs as wide as you can. Push the arms forward. Breathe, release. Allow that chest to come close to the ground. Walk those hands across. And back to the other side. Bring it back to the middle for me. For the last 5 seconds, take a deep breath. Exhale and stretch. 3, 2, 1. Lying on the back for the final exercise. That lying 90-90 stretch. Take the foot across, grip behind the knee. Head relaxes back. And you're pulling your thigh towards your body whilst pushing this knee outwards to get that nice stretch through the glute. And switch those legs over. There we go. So nice stretch through that lower back, glutes. 3, 2, 1, and relax.